Hey, hey, champion, yeah, we here. Reaching my goals, I do not feel ashamed. I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and I cannot be tamed. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for the game. I go in like I'm trained. I'm prepared for the rain, they amazed. I ain't break from the sticks and stones, they through. Anything that you can do, I can do it better than you. No matter what I do, achieve, still got something to prove. I spent the check on the dime.
Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Arrowhead. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Chilling.
Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah, they're going
and he stopped immediately there.
Miami,
no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Gun, Brissett. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
16 yards.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind. And this time, they get it to him a more conventional way. And it's much more successful as well.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Tyrann Mathieu there to make the tackle.
2nd and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Brissett. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
First down.
And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. First and 10, Taylor now. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. And with the play clock reading 4, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From the 22, Brissett. And this is caught at the 8.
Oh, man.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts take it right down and score on the opening drive. Now the try here for the point after.
Hey, I tried to put some hard flats out there. I had the more than 5. I couldn't go back and change it.
Makes the score Colts 7, Chiefs nothing.
Put both of them jokers in.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Here's Mecole Hardman.
Yeah, they get him in quick.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Yeah, we should have caught the timeout, though.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 26. Working from the gun, Mahomes flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here.
Oh, ref, where that flag at? Ref, way out of bounds.
He's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble.
All the way out of
and it's
bounds.
2nd down.
Come on, ref.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they're able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
Crucial, man. Come on, man. They never killed me last night.
And the play clock about to expire. Andy Reid notices it and takes a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill.
Come on.
And it's caught on his side.
Oh, my God. This dude is out of
They say
bounds.
he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up 4.
Oh, look at that. He
They're
caught it
down
in
a
there.
touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. They do go for it. It's Mahomes.
Hold on to that rock. There you go.
Kelsey. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
At the 38-yard line.
Mahomes now on first down. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter from Arrowhead, it's the Chiefs in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Let's go back to that. Look, gotta do something now. We got time to make no subs. Oh, y'all see something. Right.
Now this time Mahomes will throw. And going deep for Hill. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 45 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
All right, now let's see. You got to set it up right, man. Let's see. Set this thing up like supposed to. All right.
Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. Over the middle here, it's Hill. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down. 17 yards.
Well, we can talk about it like it's just a basic route, but how about the timing on this one? Lined up on the right, runs a deep in route, and how about the throw? Right on the money. Bam, puts it right in there and on his hands. Nice completion. Really good pickup.
First down, Brissett.
On him. Let's go. Let's go. Go get him. Go wrestle. Go wrestle. Ah, that's too much. Let's go.
Complete on the deep ball. T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Brissett now.
Oh my God, we got on the wrong man.
Hilton, and this time complete. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 22-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. A 1st down throw for Brissett.
We on.
He's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
Why getting his head snapped back?
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. at the 19-yard line.
What in the world was that? What in the world was that?
A 2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it?
We on it.
Oh,
he got picked up.
To his running back, and he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Give him 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the first half. All knotted up at 7. We'll remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis.
Oh, he got knocked down. Bro, how about man get knocked down shooting the gap, bro? Oh my God. How he get knocked down shooting the gap, bro?
Taken the lead.
Oh,
great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly, and on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
Now Blankenship on for the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Colts 14, Chiefs 7. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indiana.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown.
How did that happen?
This will make it into the end zone.
Look at that.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. They're going deep for Hill. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Put you right there. Got you right there. Let's bring you back over here. There we go. Alright, there we go.
29 is Mike 29. I know he ain't got it.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And going deep for him.
Oh, Mahomes. Come on, Mahomes. Throwing the ball like that. He wide open, Mahomes.
He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time, but it'll be 2nd down.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes.
Come on. Mahomes. Come on, man. He open, man.
Incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd.
There you go. What?
And that will
He raised up in the air like that.
Nice
Oh
play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Some protection. That's all I had.
Here we go. 4th down. Mahomes. Flush to his right.
Oh,
trying to fight his tight end
get over
Kelsey,
there.
and it's intercepted.
Oh my God, bro. Oh my God. We had
at their own 44-yard line.
It was open.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage,
a little bit more
but instead he shifted the coverage
right,
also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity.
Oh my God, what happened to him, bro?
Inside the 20.
What happened to him?
He's going to make everything happen.
Fumble. Oh.
Indianapolis. Paris Campbell, 56 yards. And the Colts strike quickly here for 6 points. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
We put him in the wrong zone.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
10 at the 41-yard line.
Here we go. Let's get that touchdown back. I don't like how dude ran free over there. Let's put a style on him. Something. All right, there we go.
Mahomes now at first
block
down.
Him, chop block. There you go.
The
Ah, we didn't get it.
Let this go deep right side.
Bro, we can't knock the ball down and let him, bro.
His guys will get the football back.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up throwing one downfield that gets intercepted.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
Loss of a yard. And it's
the Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And they will get to him behind the line, but the clock continues to tick down. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
We won it the first time, y'all.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down.
Oh, it's 4th down.
They'll run for it with Hines.
Get in.
And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see.
I picked the wrong play and everything.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. That'll be taken about a yard deep, and he will not bring it out. It's a touchback.
Let's get back on the board right quick.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play.
He's throwing the
How's the
thing
head
right,
coach
bro.
handling
Why is he throwing it to the
offensive
right? We throwing it
coordinator?
straight up.
Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here, and sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. The final pick in this year's first round. This is Clyde Edwards.
I got to hold him block.
He's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
That's 3.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
On play action, it's Mahomes.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
Mahomes throwing complete there to Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
The 39-yard line.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Completes it to Hardman. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone.
That's good.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a first and
block
goal.
him. That's a
Absolutely
touchdown.
Nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 1.
To Thompson on the draw. And they see right through that defensively. As he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
A loss of 2 on the play. It's 3rd down and goal to go.
That's that bullshit right there.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Come on.
Here's a quick throw out left.
Oh, they didn't give me no juke or
And
spin or
he'll
nothing,
get it
bro.
down to the 7. A great job to hold him to just a yard there. Now it's 4th and goal.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They get this out quickly.
Why did he hesitate? Why did he hesitate?
Not going to be able to get away as they swarm him for a loss shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And the Colts are going to take over with a football.
All right, we got to play some defense, man. Let's get the ball back right quick.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive. As they score here, especially a touchdown, it's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 3 yards remain for second down. They'll try the left side. Hines. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. From the gun, here's Brissett. Got an open man, that's Campbell. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
First down.
Oh, we left him wide open. Right.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32.
On the tackle.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The Colts on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, Brissett. Looking for Campbell downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
It has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a two-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. On first down, Mahomes eluding the pressure right.
What?
And this one is incomplete.
Bro, they is killing me, bro.
Hardman, the intended target. That'll bring up second down. Charles, I think back to your earlier statement about the visitors being the underdogs, needing to win that turnover battle. And this defense, they forced 2 turnovers so far. Big reason why they lead this game.
Yeah, and I know defenses always talk about getting turnovers in bunches, getting those takeaways. 2's not a bunch, but it's plenty in this game, exactly the formula they need. And I got to tell you, partner, I like it when you think back to something I said that actually comes true. It's actually right.
It happens more often than you might think. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Taken down.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They hold me this whole game, bro. Throwing like a crackhead.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Now Mahomes. Flushed out right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And the return will stop right around the 25.
So many times we end the game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. That one looks like he'll throw here. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. And now look at him
Oh my God, bro.
Touchdown, Indianapolis. Naeem Hines, 75 yards.
That is
And the
absolutely
Colts
crazy.
add
That's
on
not
to their
no
lead.
Well, there's just about a minute
he
left in
didn't
this
even
game.
get
They're
the
still
hand on
taking
the
it to the
ball.
end zone, and you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out, and I think their philosophy is we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to
go
their
right
opponent.
through my man's hand.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. DeForest Buckner busting through to get him for a loss of 6.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Mahomes now on 1st down. He's going to let it fly. That's going to be caught.
Decline.
Take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Now a desperation throw deep downfield, and that will write a finish to this ball game.
Today's final score.
So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory. And, of course, this win a big one. They can hang their hat on this victory on the road against the defending Super Bowl champs.
And you know how difficult it is for the team that wears the crown, because they're going to get everyone's best shot. So let's face it, they circled this game. We're going to go in there and take down the defending Super Bowl champs. This is our...
Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire.
Threw the ball like trash. Can't work. Okay. Yeah, we run a quick one right quick.
You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave. Damn, Kane, you done kill Abel. I'm battling, trying to keep the people stable. The way I feel, I might it all up. The way you feel, you might do it for the bug. All black, born to be a rebel. After this, I might go and water down a double. Listen to everything around me, I can't see. Picked a dozen roses and left them in Galilee rolling. Thunder, don't hear my cry, don't let alibis passions. I finally starting to realize, never give up and coincide. I can't go see it's all a lot, tired of trying. Go ahead and fly. Everybody want a straight answer with media. Keep us blind, a good heart is not hard to find. Why the people try to define infrastructure right? I don't got time, infrastructure right? I don't got time. It's all to what's talking about.
Let's throw the ball right. Go deeper in the playbook,
I can't give a about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave. Never play by the rules, guess I'm paying my dues. They gon' try to intrude, poison the multitude. They be quick to accuse, when you got different views. Just know you gon' pay the price, best up the item you choose. Many times in the culture, hit you with them K-Ultra. I knew you was a vulture, Holy Ghost get the ushers. No, I can't trust you. Shock you, then now you fluster. Crashing down, I was clutter. Doing this so subtle, fumbling out through the rubble. Remember this a jungle, at the top I was gonna get something.
Somebody post the box. October the 3rd.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle with the Indianapolis Colts. Here's the punter, Rigoberto Sanchez, on to get us started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, they do. For no reason. Yeah, they definitely could. Come on, he fought 400 fights in amateur. Why would you fight 400 fights in amateur? What kind of sense that make? I'll tell you. Yeah, he tripped.
Push him back. Push him back. Check 13. Check 13.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
Come on, I can't keep up with that.
That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Mahomes to throw once more. Flush to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Even though it's the opening drive of the game, he wasn't shy about taking off and running with the football, even knowing the defense is definitely going to take their shots at him. And that's exactly what they did. He better learn to slide, otherwise he won't be around to finish this one.
Taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41.
Why would you?
It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
Your man.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
2nd and 15.
Man then did a frontless flip, man. Frontless flip, man. Why would you do that, man?
Now this time Mahomes will throw. He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 6.
Now here's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down.
How many times do we hear that 3rd down may be the most important down in football, and there's no better example than what we just saw right there. Forced to scramble, knows where the 1st down marker is, dives for it, and gets it. What a big-time play, putting his body on the line to pick up a key 1st down.
He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
At the 24-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
No, 43, 43, 15. 63. Watch twins.
Here's Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down. He'll find his tight end, Seals Jones. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
1st and goal from the 6.
15.
They'll run with Edwards-Helaire.
Oh, come on, we spin.
Back here, losing yardage to the 9.
Oh, my God.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
At the Colts' 9-yard line.
Fucking dropped the goddamn.
Pretty good shot as he tried to pull that
fucking
one
possession kit, man. He dropped the fucking.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick. Thus, inaccurate, incomplete.
Here's Mahomes.
No, we did not quick pass. We did not quick.
Just inside the 10. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up fourth down.
And that's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football, and spill the play, that's when you have a lot of fun playing on that side of the ball.
Good God.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And fights through one man. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. From the shotgun, it's Brissett.
Come on.
And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Brissett sets to throw it.
Come on.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw, Brissett. Eluding the pressure right.
Come on.
And the throw there going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short.
Man,
in this case,
what was
he
that?
took the shot. It fell incomplete.
A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the clock. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10.
Those guys are so trash. What was that? Everything was so trash. Oh, man.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
22-yard line.
Check 52. Hey, 43, 15.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Flushed out right. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Mahomes. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
Not the kind of game that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of game that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire, with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to get the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. Now this time he'll look to throw.
There you go. I was hit.
This is intercepted, intended for him.
Oh my God, that's a touchdown.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the
out of
football
position,
back.
and they still let him run back though.
Second straight drive,
and they still let him run back though. Look how short he threw
and
that.
I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily. But I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Free. Oh,
they'll find Hines out of the backfield.
How did he have time to throw the ball? How did he have time to throw the ball?
Get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts.
Free rush, and they still don't get this
go in the first half.
Indianapolis.
Untouched, unblocked, untouched, and he still gets the ball. Where the hell that shit happened? Look at untouched, unblocked.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Over the middle here, it's Hilton. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
He's standing right there, bro. He can't do nothing about
it. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now the rookie out of Wisconsin. This is Jonathan Taylor. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
2 touchdowns. 2 touchdowns, bro.
2nd and 8. Brissett now. Catch made here by Campbell. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
He's standing right there. Cannot get that bullshit. But he out of position, get to go get it. That's crazy.
First carry. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. Blankenship's kick is good. And we have action on the scoreboard just before halftime. It's 3-0. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these 2 teams as we come back for this second half. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's Brissett. Taken in by the tight end Doyle. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Going through my fucking zone.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. To throw is Brissett. He completes this one to Mack. And he's taken down inside the 30. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
On 1st down, it's Taylor down to about the 22 here. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Good, strong run against the 3-4 set, and that 3-4, you've got to have your guys up front eat up a lot of blocks. The guy playing over the center, the nose, he usually has to take on double teams, but when you're able to successfully move him, you're often able to get some yardage, and that's when linebackers have to clean up and make tackles.
From the 22, Brissett. On the right side, it's Hilton with a catch. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
1st down, Colts.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, Brissett.
Oh, come on.
10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Options galore here, second and a few inches. Now a give to Taylor. And he takes it in for a cold score. Taking it in from 40
not even
yards
reacting
out.
to the ball,
And the
man.
Colts
Just
are able
sat
to grow their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
This shit don't make no fucking
The
sense.
Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Ben Banagoo. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop
Three-man
him.
rush.
They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Third and 8.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. And this is caught by Watkins. First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage. 17 on the play.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Now a play fake here on first down. Being chased out left.
Oh, Mahomes. He's so slow.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Incomplete. Brings up second and 10.
A third quarter action from Kansas City. Second down and 10. Hand off to Thompson. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45.
Let me fucking juke if I got a
Second
check
down
mark
play
on
not
the
much
damn
better than
juke.
the first. Just a gain of 1 there. We're back now in KC.
Tackle me and I tried to
It's
juke.
the
I
Chiefs
juked
with a
before he
football
even
bot with
damn
work to
tackle.
do on the scoreboard. They trail as we start quarter number 4. The Chiefs on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 9. The first throw for Henney, the veteran backup. And that is incomplete.
Oh, GG. God damn. That's some bullshit, bro.